Y'all might not like me today, and that sucks. But here we go. Yes, I am mad that the Democrats and the one independent caved on the shutdown. I'm with you. I would have rather them held on. What were they holding on for? Granted, the idea of extending the ACA subsidies is something we were still going to have to tackle. Healthcare we are still going to have to tackle. But I don't see where we were getting Republican Congress people to bend on that. They weren't. They were not bending on that. We weren't seeing that happen. They were doing every kind of workaround they could think of to not bend on extending ACA subsidies. We were winning it in the polling. We were winning it in the consensus of the American people, but not with Republicans in Congress. We were not winning it. So I think that there's this idea that they were going to cave on that when I don't think we were seeing any kind of whisperings of that at all. Now, the only thing I could see them folding on maybe was the filibuster, but even that, there was this idea that they were going to break the filibuster and make it for everyone. One, it would have been a huge loss for them, and they don't like to do that, so I don't see them doing that. Two, they can break it, specifically bend the rules for shutdowns, meaning that shutdowns will no longer have a filibuster, but you still have it for everything else. So again, doesn't do much for us in the future. I know there was also talk about extending it for a year, just extending the ACA subsidies for a year in order to get us somewhere. My thing with that is that would have been a gift to them in the midterms. Now, I know that sounds cruel. I know that sounds terrible to use people's lives like that. But if we're going to be the people we say we are, we know that they use our lives regardless. We are pawns to them. Why not use it to our benefit? They would have used that year, okay, to say, hey, look, we worked bipartisanly with Democrats and we did something for your healthcare to win their seats in the midterms. And then they would have gutted it again after they have already secured their seats and they don't need you anymore. We need it as a bargaining chip. We absolutely need it. And we will still have it because if they pass this and the government opens, it only opens through till January 30th. However, the SNAP and VA benefits that they put into it last for the entirety of fiscal year 2026. So we can still fight the healthcare challenge on January 30th. This is a breath. This is a pause. This is a reprieve. And this fully makes them own it. They have to own healthcare now. If they're going to fix it, fix it. They have to own it, and it is ammunition we can use in the future. A real quick interjection regarding the contingency funds for SNAP that we know the Trump administration is fighting. Was he probably going to lose that case? Yeah, he's probably going to lose that fucking case, right? We knew that. We knew that was going to happen. However, that doesn't help people in the long term. Those funds only last for a certain amount of time. So it's not a continual funding like a CR is. So we have to remember that. As much as we all, including me, would have held out and dealt with it and figured it out, there are some families who can't, and they needed that pause, they needed that reprieve, and we needed to be able to give it to them. Because even if those contingency funds went out, they weren't going to last month after month after month for something we weren't going to win on. And don't forget who we're really mad at. Republicans. They gave us a choice. People dying from not having health care, people dying from not having food. That was the choice that they gave us. So this is not on the Democrats. This is not on them. Remember who the enemy is. It is Republicans. It is Trump who is using the American people struggling as a way to leverage his power over us. That's disgusting. It's our detriment that we care about people, but don't lose sight of that. Don't lose sight of who we're fighting and why. You guys, I get it. I fucking get it. I'm mad too. I understand it. But I'm just not seeing where this was going to end and what we wanted it to be. I don't think they were ever going to tie the ACA to a CR. Does that mean they're going to do it separately? Probably fucking not. But then we make them own it. We prove it every single day that they don't care about the American people because people are seeing it. We can see in the polling that they are seeing it. So we do our job every day in your face, showing that they don't have a fucking healthcare plan. They want people to die. We keep pushing that. Make them fucking own it. I keep hearing people say, we just killed any momentum we got from the elections. We only kill the momentum if we do it. We have to let that momentum go. So don't let it go. Pick yourself up. Dust yourself off. Use that rage as fuel. Keep that momentum going and get back to fucking work. It's done now. Let's go. I love you guys so much. So let's get up together, join hands, keep doing the goddamn work.